Okay guys, this is going to be a short video explaining the Autodash floor clip. First of all, the Autodash works when we walk forward against the ledge and do a mist wolf in a 6 or 7 frame gap. Meaning we do a mist wolf, except we do it with a gap of 6 or 7 frames between the mist and the wolf. Ideally we want the 6 frame one, but the other one works as well. The short one keeps us slow, the long one doesn't give us, oh that was actually at least 7 frame one. There we go, the long one doesn't give us the dash. When you get the hang of it, it's not that difficult to get. There are different methods of it. I tap separate buttons, so I do S wolf. I didn't actually do it this time. S wolf, there we go. What that does for us is it eliminates the need for us to position, mist wolf, dash, and do that manually. So we only need to worry about the jump, the untransform, if you actually get it. So it sacrifices some, it gives us another point where you need to do a tight input, but after that it makes things a little bit easier. You can also do a pause buffer clip with this. This is one of the jump frames. This is the less good jump frame. We get this one. Then the frame we need to get in order to clip is this frame. Exactly. A good visual cue for that is looking at this second step of the staircase. If we can see it fully but not anything above it, that is the frame we need. We untransform and we're in the staircase and we continue as usual. Let's see if we can get the other one. It's the same one. What actually gives us this frame is the 6 frame mist wolf. There we go, that's it. That's the better one. And the reason why it's better is because the other frame that I showed earlier, it actually looks a little bit different here, but it also works. This one works as well, where we only see the first row of pixels from that second step that's over here. And the next one, I missed it, but the next one where we see the full one also works. Timing the pause buffers can be a little bit tricky. It's a little bit different because the wolf is moving at a different speed than the other methods. Oh, there we go. That's a good one again. So that's the second frame. Here, actually, the wolf is in a different state of animation, but it's actually the same relative position. So now we enter from when we are inside. Now there is another frame that can work for us with pause buffering. Let me skip one. So it's more difficult to get and it's not as optimal. Oh yeah, I realize what I'm doing wrong. It's fairly tricky. It's mostly if you get this one by accident, this frame which is one further than you want to, you jump without holding forward for one frame, and then you continue holding forward. But it was actually the wrong version of it, which you can't really tell when you're doing it. So it's a backup. If you go to forward, there you go. If you go to forward, you jump and you pause buffer one frame without holding forward, and then you take the first untransformed frame, which is this one, and you are going to get it. So you pause buffer once without holding forward, then you start holding forward for the rest. since this is the second jump frame. Whoops. Another point that I need to make is that mana prisming makes the frames look a little bit different. They function the same way, but if you're going to mana prism with this trick, which you probably are gonna do, it's better to pause buffer and then immediately do it for consistency's sake. And yeah, that's pretty much it.